Okay, let's check out the last one of this place, or the last episode of Cold Rain.
대량의 소울 에너지는
New stock.
광장에서 캐치됩니다. 엄청난 수치예요. 단순 에너지 수치로 본다면 소울워커와 호각이라 볼 수 있을 정도입니다.
Large quantities of soul force.
도대체 얼마나 끌어모은 거야? 인간 규모의 마을 주민 모두가 실종돼서 온 거니까. 쓰레기 따위는 땅바닥에 내팽겨쳤다 이건가?
It's like opening here.
말했지만 이 정도의 소울 에너지를 모아서 뭘 할
It's like
생각인지
demon portals or something.
조심하고 또 조심하는 게 좋을 거야.
I'm gonna go for this Buddha.
무슨 일을 꾸미는지 우리 몸으로 확인해야 해요. 그리고 한 가지만 약속해줘요. 일반적인 것들을 말하는 거라면 입 아프게 말씀하실 필요 없어요.
Ouch. That is, I got my stereo. I'm pressing so many buttons at the same time. Oh, this tank does a lot of damage now. Like one shot down. Let's put it here. This does. This Buddha's not that very strong. You can tell, they got like one attack. Nothing's gonna happen with one attack on an enemy. And like on Manic you can start shit very easily. Okay. Blood Sukkarak. Oh. Wait, is that Sukkarak? Sounds like an animal screaming. Didn't really kill Sukkarak. Oh, he never died, that's right.
실제로 당해보니 어이가 없군요. 어쨌든 리턴 매치를 준비하고 있는 건 분명해. 그리고 이 일련의 일과도 연관이 있을 것도 분명하고.
So, if the incidents are connected, then that means that the files from battalion. I don't know what it means. It means that the Ned company are innocent. That's what it means. Only that Henrik works with the Fighting Battalion. He survived. Okay. Sukkarak, where are you? You're coming for him. Oh, I can steal my stereo also. Whoa, what happened? What? Wow, this is a massive carnage. He's gonna stand in everything. Wait, this is so healthy. How can't he die? What is hitting him? Is he getting healed? I can't tell. Okay, let's shake the health now. 8. No, it's not getting healed. Oh, now my guardian or whatever attacks with me. That's super cool. Okay, run here. I'm gonna face Sukkarak now. Oh no, I'm not. This is my supernova. Don't want this, not use it. So what does this do? This like balls. It's so ethical. Now my spirit attacks with me. Oh. There's no mean. What?
생각보다 일찍 왔네. 아무래도 내가 시간을 좀 끌어줘야겠는가? 주제 파기 아직 안 되는 모양이네. 자존심을 포기한 남자가 어떤 모습으로 다시 태어날지 궁금하지 않아?
Should I? I should be fine now. I'm leaving. Oh. Okay, this time he's very angry. Don't you dare die. Ouch.
에너지 반응이 이상합니다. 이건 맞지? 에너지가
What?
완전히 융합되어 있어. 이런 일이 가능하단
What do you mean?
자존심을 포기한 남자인가?
I cry every time.
소리칠 가치도 없는 상대였군요, 당신.
Does it talk?
자존심을 버렸다고요?
I'm gonna listen to the talking.
재밌네요. 자존심을 버린 당신에게 대체 뭐가 남아있죠? 확실히 말해드리죠. 자존심을 버린 존재는 모두 조금의 가치도 없는 쓰레기일 뿐입니다.
Here she is again. I shouldn't die though. Blood Sukkarak. This time I will kill him. Round 2 fight.
아직 모르나 보네. 배시와 인간은
Basha and humans share many
마음의
characteristics.
강함을 힘으로 끌어낸다는 것이 가장
어썸.
많이 닮은 점이지. 마음이 강한 존재가 더 큰 힘을 끌어낸다. 320세기의 승부는 이 절대적이었지. 그만 스스로 자신의 마음을 꺾었어. 눈앞의 힘의
Can't even finish
힘의 본질을
talking.
알지 못한 거야. 네가 우리 신입에게 이기기 위해선 그 찬란 자존심을 버렸으면 안 되는 거였어. 네 스스로 네 힘의 근본을 버린 거야.
빠져나가고 있다고. 날 거부하고 있는 것과 플레마님. 프로.
It's over, great job. I don't understand what this once proud Sukkarak has brought to the situation. I wanted to be better than you and was after your energy source. I'm living proof that soul force also flows in Bashai. All I wanted was power and I sacrificed my pride and identity for it. Ultimately both of them were my undoing. Once again I have lost against you. It was horrible from the beginning and ultimately it was even more horrible as it left. We call it the Sidera force. Our enemies used the energy of their excessive greed. Perhaps Sukkarak has wanted to defeat you. And that's why he crushed hundreds of innocent people. I will never understand or accept that under any circumstances. The Bashai understands it just as little as humans do. Perhaps we just don't understand the Bashai and it is all a matter of course for them. Be that as it may, in any case, we have done a lot in this short time. Perhaps you won't come back to me at all. Heh, Maverick, you want to be out of work? A world of peace, where I don't have to work anymore. That doesn't sound bad. If Maverick is made redundant, I'll stop working too. We can travel together, couldn't we? Let's eat tasty things and discover new places. Maverick, you always wanted to explore the world outside the Cloud Dream. But the situation has changed. Now I know how dangerous it is outside Cloud Dream. I have no particular desire to do so anymore. And what would you say to us traveling around the west of Cloud Dream, huh? I will probably still guard the Grey City, even if I'm out of work. And even though I'm not particularly strong, I will sacrifice my body for this city. Whoa, you're really slow on uptake, aren't you? Oh, what do I know? I've been an idiot to spend my life winning a SW. What am I even saying? I'm going to bed. I don't understand that. Did I say something wrong? Oh no, it would be a pleasure for me to see you or Lex in eternal torment. Well, if I didn't take care of it, it will sort itself out on its own. Now would you please go meet Meadow? Once again he's been asking whether you arrived. It's not that hard to pay me a short visit. There you are. I've heard of your accomplishments. Sukkarak has temporarily been banished, as punishment for absorbing the soul force of 300 people taking their lives. Ah, now there's a headline for the news. I don't think all this commotion is going to be approved. Oh rubbish, I daren't imagine what would happen to Great City if the SoulWorkers hadn't been there. That's why I made a decision. I may be weak, but I want to slowly work my way up in the Stellar Force League and help the SoulWorkers at some point. Oh true, you recently started learning something about making SoulWorker equipment, Aitari. You never were any good at learning, can you do it? Well, what are you saying? We always revise at the last minute. It's enough to get it learned the day before the test. I have to warn you, but the world isn't a game. Like Lilly already said, it's not that simple. Is that right? I guess it's impossible to get learning for the next test, right? Yes, but it's not learning now for the next year's test. That's much more realistic. Huh? I wanted to become an Aitari right away, but it's nothing to be done about it. Lilly, just a year. No. Can you wait for me a year and then some? I'm still just a useless kid now, but at some point I'll become an Aitari that helps SoulWorkers. That's why I'm still protecting Grey City. I'll help you someday, Lilly. I won't wait any longer than a year, so pass the test before I forget. Got it. Then I'll start learning immediately. Wow, to think I would catch you learning during this lifetime. Work hard. Alright, you'll see, I'll definitely pass next year and show everyone who's made fun of me, huh? Thanks Lilly, it's been a long time since I saw Mando so happy. I'm not doing it to encourage him, I'm just doing what's necessary to bring him to your side, to our side. Even if you're just saying it, Mendo's pulled himself back together thanks to you. He was unable to enjoy anything or laugh at after seeing so many dead bodies in the war. Even if it sounds shameless, please help in the future too. Yeah, I would gladly do that. Damn, what went wrong? Everything was perfect in theory. Hey Nomin, what happened? Did you think you might not make it? Doubting your own strength is the root cause of defeat. The iron will has dwindled. Desire and feelings really are different things. The power of desire and the power of harmony can be unified. Does that mean simple willpower wouldn't work like with Sukkarak? Soul Force and the Zero Force really can't coexist. That guy is doing something completely mad. He'll wind up like Sukkarak. What are you muttering about? The experiment failed. What are you raving about? Shut up, human. Damn, but we collected enough data. Give us new test objects. I won't fail this time. I said be quiet. Huh? You Bashai weep tears too? It's alright for a brief moment. Better than if you're cold-hearted. Be that as it may, we're here now. Go on, dry your tears, we can come up with a new plan. We lost half of our fighting force due to Sukkarak's death. And the moment within the SFL is unsettling too, if we don't do something about it. I think we should pull back. Withdraw. Far from it, we can't pull back. Isn't there another option? That... Interesting. You handled that really well, even I was impressed this time. I think leaving it to you was the right decision for me and Star Force League. The base. Well, everyone seems to be in a pretty good mood. Seems I'm the only one in a bad mood because we still haven't found Henrik. Someone's impatient. I'm sorry that we only mentioned that we were on Henrik's heels, but still couldn't give you any real information. But we discovered a great deal following the investigation. After lengthy examinations, our investigation team came across something interesting. It's probably nothing special again. I see you have no great expectations anymore. As previously reported, even though we haven't found Henrik, we have found signs of him. We followed Henrik's trail by analyzing surveillance cameras in Grey City and vehicles. After that matter in Candace, we analyzed every one of Henrik's steps and discovered that he was often at these specific coordinates. There isn't anything to be found at these coordinates, but he went there at least once a month in the last 2 years. The net company that endeavored to learn what exactly is located at that point. In doing so, we discovered that this place is the base of the 5th Stream Battalion. The 5th Stream Battalion's base. That's it. That is. The 5th Stream Battalion base. That is. It's really expanded a lot. We are also shocked by the findings. The data isn't very detailed, but they identified the Bashai signals and this Desidera force. There are about 1,000 of them there. That's nearly all the members of the 5th Stream Battalion known to us. Which means the net company is very busy at the moment. It is mobilizing all its troops to deal a fatal blow to the 5th Stream Battalion. This is the perfect opportunity. Now we know the 5th Stream Battalion's headquarters. The net company has directed all its resources into preparing for this op. It take about 3 days until it's ready. It's calling in mercenaries and assembling troops from all over Cloud Dream. Henrik will be long gone by then. If he doesn't want to stand out, he's not stupid enough to stay there for another 3 days, don't you think? Yes, that's true. That's why I recommended that the SFL takes the first step and attacks the 5th Stream Battalion. The SFL is already an army. It's much faster to assemble a troop than to enlist net mercenaries. If there's no negotiation, they won't obey. Thanks to your help, we should have enough war supplies and reinforcements. I think now is the perfect time for an assault on the 5th Stream Battalion. Let's go back for now and talk. I have passed on the coordinates of the 5th Stream headquarters to the commander of the SFL. Take care of it.
화장실은 저쪽이다.
Did you say you found the 5th Stream Battalion's headquarters at the net company? You found it while hunting down Henrik. So has a little fatty found a crumb? After helping with Operation Wolfcry, they're going to tell us the base positions too. I'm grateful, but I keep asking myself why they're suddenly helping us now, when they didn't help us one bit until last year. Yeah, that's right, if they helped us like that from the start, we wouldn't have to go through so much. They're still hiding something, we shouldn't forget that. But we should take this information seriously when you consider how much Operation Wolfcry brought us. It really worries me. That's why the satellite scan is currently being used for verification. It only takes a minute. We can talk while we wait for it to finish. You've been really busy ever since you arrived in Grey City. At first I thought the novice SoulWorker would kill Henrik. You made me feel anxious. Is that the feeling I evoked? But your operator helped you get back in the seat and you killed one Fighting battalion leader after another. Praise leads to arrogance, but I have to say you did a good job. You're probably not the type anyway, but don't let it get to your head. If you're going to be arrogant, save it until after the victory. Did you know the saying about how lions give it their best when hunting rabbits too? I've never even thought about arrogance or the like. That's alright then. You're still there, there's Lilly. The scan results are back. I preferred it when you didn't call me that. In any case, it's just like Robert said, I'm seeing an energy spike that only can come from that Desidera force. I've increased the resolution to sharpen the silhouettes. So it's not a lie. Somehow it takes the wind out of our sails. Well, strictly speaking, they have no reason not to help us. It won't do them any good if we were destroyed by the Fighting battalion. Exactly, we may find ourselves in a cold war, but we have to band together against our common enemy. Then we mustn't delay, we need to plan the attack immediately. It seems someone wants to encourage us. We received a message from Godran. Oh, the old man from the Ned company answered. The support comes a little late, and that's not their style at all either. We won't just suddenly say we shouldn't go there because information is false. No matter, I'll connect you. People of the Star Force Lee, how's operation going? Thanks to you, everything is going well, for us with no problems. I would like to express my deepest thanks to you for providing useful information. No, we have to thank you, after all you provided the soldiers. Whatever, the Net Company hopes the Star Force League will be victorious in this operation. I hope you don't fail and everyone comes back safe and sound. That little speech doesn't seem like you at all. Normally, you don't care at all how members of the SFL are doing. I found something out recently. I'll tell you once the situation has calmed down a little. Then you have to come to the west of Cloud Dream. I can offer you the best wine in Grey City. Agreed. I wish you lots of luck. It says image maintenance. But the old man has such an unexpected side. It is pretty clear he fell quite far after he discovered his penchant for money. Don't worry about him. It has always been customary for the commander to say a few words before a big operation. Our best bet is to muster all the troops and strike hard. We head to Rookatown and Kansas City to get reinforcements. In Rookatown and Kansas City, I don't think the current situation will allow us to help anyone else. I agree with you there, but we have to try regardless. Going there on foot sounds tough. Can't we just make contact? At times like these, the danger is so great, the information leaks through. You must understand we have to curb not only the Fighting battalion, but also the Ned Company too. There's nothing for it. Go on, hurry. Yes, we're hurrying with the draft too. The fastest wins. Oh, Rookatown.
이봐 거기 강화 한번 하고 가지.
Come on. No. Damn. Okay. I'll be using this helmet now. get stunned everywhere. I don't really get this, but I'll play along. No. Electricity in the water and stuff.